Good afternoon. This is our team's digital marketing analysis for Big Lots. During this presentation, we will discuss current limitations, such as the lack of online shopping capabilities for consumers and closing locations of the brick and mortar stores going away in favor of the increased online shopping trend. We will discuss e-commerce solutions, the benefits of providing e-commerce options and online shopping to the consumers, how we will rely on digital marketing presence to tell us where we are succeeding, where the weaknesses are, and where we can make improvements, as well as the potential hurdles such as delayed timeline and an upfront cost for having to fortify the user interface, the web page, dealing with real-time inventory updates and other markers like that. And finally, we'll also discuss the return on investment, how we're going to need to keep those expectations relatively low in the beginning, just based on having to build up the platform to be able to support the online shopping option for consumers. So we're going to rely heavily on the KPIs to tell us where we are succeeding again and where we can strengthen some of those weaknesses.
Big Lots opened its first store in 1982 and had decades of success following that. It was a Fortune 500 company for over 2 decades, and through the 80s and 90s and early thousands, grew from coast to coast. This success turned into having over 1,400 stores in 48 states. This chart on the top here with the blue line shows Big Lots total revenue per quarter from 2012 to 2024, and this chart on the bottom shows the change in revenue per quarter. As you can see, they really boomed during COVID in 2020 and 2021 and had a lot of quarterly growth in every single quarter. A lot of this was because they were able to sell furniture when other furniture stores had to close, and also because people were spending more on home goods and soft lines during this time period. Big Lots tried to capitalize on this success by opening up two new distribution centers that were both a million square feet big, and ended up overspending their cash on that, and also overspending cash on a large stock buyback while their stock was at its highest point that it ever had been. Because of this, they ended up being short on cash, along with the fact that following 2020 and 2021, as you can see in this chart on the bottom, their revenue decreased consistently quarter after quarter after quarter until 2024, when they eventually went bankrupt and were bought out by variety wholesalers. All their stores were closed, and then in 2025, they had a grand reopening of 200 stores, starting smaller, covering a smaller footprint, and now they are mostly in the southeast and mid Atlantic states. Now I'll go through our current paid, owned, earned media analysis for Big Lots. First of all, the biggest paid media that Big Lots has used recently is a 2021 television ad campaign that ran across the country. It was called Be a Billionaire, which encouraged people to shop at Big Lots to receive huge discounts that Big Lots offers, 20 to 50% off of other from other stores, and get the feeling of being a billionaire when you find these deals. Next, for owned media, Big Lots has a very large social media following with over 4 million total followers, and this is, I think, their largest asset in the digital marketing space. Here is a screenshot on this slide right here of the Big Lots Facebook page, where they have 3.4 million followers, where they can post content that'll go directly to all those people, all those potential customers right there. And then third, their earned media consists of blogs where communities gather together and talk about the savings that they've had from Big Lots and ways to like these people are called treasure hunters and well as well, and this is how people love to talk and explain how they found these deals, which encourages other people to go and help find these deals as well. This can all be also be done through word of mouth advertising. To the right here is a screenshot of a specific social media post from Big Lots, and here you can see they have a picture of one of their shelves. This post contained multiple pictures of just the shelves that they had, showing the products they have and the prices listed there, trying to encourage people to come into their stores and buy the products. Our first proposal for this is to change how they use their own media and change their strategy as they have in order to better convert their followers into buyers. So our first suggestion is to be able to use videos more so instead of pictures, because if you create a video and post this on Facebook or Instagram in the section called Reels, this will be able to create a larger emotional connection to their customers, which will be able to capture their desire to buy things and create that connection that inspires them to spend their money. Instead of a picture, sure, they might become aware of the products. What Big Lots should do is create an omni-channel presence by having a mobile app that the Gen Z and all other people that see their ads online can go to and directly buy products from. They also should build out a website store that, with one link, people from Gen Z can go from scrolling their social media and be led directly to a landing page on this link that has the product and the discount that they're looking for, along with all the other products that Big Lots offers. More detail about this target segment is Big Lots should focus on the Southeast and Mid-Atlantic regions because that's where Big Lots has reopened their stores so far. Gen Z currently includes people from 16 years old to 30, and this includes 20-year-olds who are people in their 20s who are either in college or just leaving college and starting their first jobs, first internships, whatever it may be, and they are moving out of their parents' houses and they have their first job and therefore their first own apartment or own home that is all theirs to themselves. What this means is they're in need of buying furniture, home goods, supplies, cleaning supplies, decorations, and all the things that anyone needs for their apartment, right? And Big Lots fits directly into their needs because, as you can see in this picture, this is just a picture from a Big Lots store that's currently open. They have furniture for sale, and they also have cleaning supplies, they have decorations, they have soft goods like bed sheets, pillows, all that type of stuff that you need to fill up your new apartment and your new house. Another reason that we believe Gen Z can be a good consumer base to lean into, while although they don't have the spending power yet, they don't have the income as 30 or 40-year-olds. Um, this generation, as Seth Mark puts it, who is one of the high-level executives for Big Lots, this generation is budget conscious and they like the thrift experience. Gen Zers, they're faced with inflation right now, as everybody is, and they want to find discounts. This is their first time, right, realizing that they're spending their own money instead of their parents' money, and they have their own job, and they need to spend money efficiently in order to get the things that they want and be able to save up for um, more expensive experiences later on. Another thing is they value the thrift experience and getting out of their house and finding things to do by themselves or with their friends. And this is where, like I mentioned before, them being able to post on social media about their fun experience they had at Big Lots and the great deal that they found can help push forward Big Lots into becoming um, more accepted by the Gen Z population. So here's a customer journey map for Chase and his wife. We'll talk through awareness, consideration, and decision. On the left in the red are pain points, and on the right in the green boxes are opportunities and recommendations we have for how Big Lots can work to get consumers like Chase and others just like him in the same situation to come into their stores. So first is awareness. Chase and his wife, they realize they're moving to a new location and they need a lot of supplies for their new apartment. Digital touch points that Big Lots can use to reach them are Instagram ads and closeout deals, and Google searches and word of mouth. The opportunities for Big Lots to reach them is pushing the Ashley's closeout furniture that they currently have in their stores. This was a big announcement Big Lots made a couple weeks ago, so that's one thing that would really fit for Chase and his wife situation. Pain points might be that Big Lots is not currently at the front of the mind for people like Chase in the Gen Z world. They might be thinking, should I look on Amazon? Should I go to Walmart to buy what I need? Right. So next, stage two, consideration. This is where Chase is comparing Big Lots to Walmart, Amazon, and IKEA online. Um, Chase might look at Big Lots website, and currently the website does not have very much information on it. This is one thing that needs a lot of improvement, because if Chase were to look at the website right now, he probably would not be very enticed to go into Big Lots to check it out because there's just not that much information, not even about like what specific products they have. So there's an opportunity there for Big Lots to build that up for Chase to be able to see that and be enticed to come into the store and buy what he needs. One specific opportunity within the website is for Big Lots to build a closeout deals landing page, which is tied directly to an Instagram ad that Chase might see. So let's say Chase is thinking about where am I going to buy all this new stuff. He's on Instagram, he clicks on an ad, and boom, he's taken to a direct landing page that has all of the specific closeout deals that Big Lots has, including the Ashley's furniture that we already mentioned. And so he'll be able to have all the information he needs about why Big Lots is the best store he should go to.
Hi, my name is Lauren Blackburn, and as Andrew and Sarah stated, I will be discussing inbound marketing and how the company Big Lots can attract customers online through search marketing, content marketing, social media, and email marketing. Inbound marketing focuses on bringing customers in through helpful content, promotions, and engaging digital experiences rather than just traditional advertising. Since Big Lots is a known company known for their affordable home goods and furniture, the strategy focuses on highlighting value and budget friendly home solutions. The goal is to increase website traffic, grow their email list, and encourage both online purchases and in store visits. By improving their digital marketing efforts, Big Lots can better compete with retailers that already have strong online strategies, such as Ashley Stewart, Bob's Furniture, and things of that sort. One important part of the strategy is search marketing. This strategy includes SEO and SEM. SEO, or also known as search engine optimization, helps Big Lots appear in Google search results when customers are looking for affordable furniture or home decor. This can be done by optimizing product pages and creating helpful blog content like decorating tips or budget friendly home ideas. SEM, or better known as search engine marketing, focuses on paid advertising through search engines. Big Lots can run ads that promote seasonal deals, clearance events, or popular products. They can also use retargeted ads to reach customers who's previously visited their site but didn't make a purchase. This is very helpful, as you know, when you go on different pages, you can have Big Lots pop up ads on top of the screen when you going on other sites to help you guide towards Big Lots. Content marketing is another key strategy that helps Big Lots connect with customers and provide inspiration for their homes. Instead of only promoting products, Big Lots can create helpful and engaging content like blog posts, short videos, and infographics. For example, they could create content like refresh your living room for under $300. That can show customers how to decorate affordable using Big Lots products. This type of content helps build trust with customers and also improves search rankings, which brings more traffic to their website. Social media is also an important part of Big Lots' digital marketing strategy. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok allow the company to share product ideas, sales promotions, and decorating inspirations. They can post short videos showing room makeovers, highlight clearance deals, or promote seasonal decorations. Big Lots can also encourage customers to share their purchases using the hashtag like Big Lots Finds or Big Lots Deals. This creates user generated content and help build a stronger community around the brand. Most famous people or Gen Zs, they are always on social media. So you know when you click a hashtag and it reaches so many views, that generates so many people onto the website. And if someone you know purchases something from Big Lots, then someone else more than likely will purchase that item as well. The next strategy focuses on email marketing and customer retention. Big Lots can grow their email list by offering sign-up discounts or exclusive deals for subscribers. Once customers signed up, the company can send personalized emails based on what customers browse or purchase. For example, new subscribers might receive a welcome email followed by a decorating inspiration, then promotional offers. Those automatic email campaigns help keep customers engaged and encourage repeat purchases. Once you go on the site over and over again, it'll start to give you ads or ideas based on things that you search often, or it can give you a questionnaire at the beginning like, what's your type of decor? What are you looking for? So that it can guide you towards those purchases.
Now we're going to discuss budget and performance measurement. For the proposed budget, we felt Big Lots could follow a variation of a typical budget across the different channels. A high-level budget breakdown can be seen in the graph, and we are proposing 40% to go towards content and SEO, 30% for SEM, 20% for email, CRM, and loyalty activation, and 10% going to paid social media. Employing a mix of these channels will provide a realistic path towards the first year of e-commerce. Content and SEO would include actions Big Lots could take to maximize their exposure on search platforms. With 40% of the budget, it would be beneficial for them to work on their user interface and creating a platform where that inventory would be updated in real time. While most companies would enter their first year spending 40% on the budget for SEM, for the purpose of Big Lots entering the online selling platform, we felt 30% would hit the mark more effectively. Since it's primarily been a brick and mortar retail facility, there's going to be a need for advertisements, signage, and sales, which spotlight this new feature for consumers. 20% of the budget will be allocated to email, CRM, and loyalty activation. Big Lots could communicate with consumers via email for rewards programs, seasonal sales, product changes, and etc. As we've discussed, there are many challenges that could then go on paid social media, back to school, Big Lots backyard, different styling options. That would be where the 10% would go towards providing a deep discount to newer creator and discount codes to share with their growing fan base are two lower budget adjustments with a low risk of return on investment. The key performance indicators we will be monitoring to measure our success include registered email addresses, personalized coupons, keyword tracking, click-through, and bounce rates. The goal is to provide content to the consumer in a meaningful way without relying on third-party cookies. One way to measure that success is to track the new email addresses that are being registered to the site. Understanding how the consumer is shopping is another factor which could be stored in a way to personalize the opportunity by offering a coupon on their next in-store or online purchase, depending on how their history presents. A higher coupon value could be offered to the opposite method. If they typically shop online, a 15% discount might be able to get them into an actual store. Specific to our SMART goals, Big Lights monitor and rank which of the keywords are being searched, the click-through and bounce rates on the SEO results, tracking the number of new signups, how frequently the traffic leads to an actual sale, and the incentives to sign up and how they are being used. Utilizing that information will allow for a more personalized experience with the consumer, which is imperative for retention, especially with e-commerce, which presents different and instant options. If an online option were available, the rate at which the visits to the site converts to sales could be viewed, compared, added to old cart rates, and product detail engagements to total visitors within specific periods of time. For the back to school promotion solutioned above, Big Lots could track the keywords, page engagement, completion rate, and even the length of time the consumer spends in different areas of the site. Moving on to analytics and return on investment. For analytics, we're going to utilize Google Analytics to track user interaction with pages, the web page traffic, the length of the stay on that web page, and whether or not it ends in a sale. For the return on investment, we're going to focus on keeping an eye on the revenue, marketing, customer behavior, and the omnichannel. The ROI will be tracked by keeping an eye on the revenue and profitability, marketing efficiency, customer behavior conversion, and those omni-channel impact metrics described earlier. Understanding the gross margin coming in from online orders will help determine how they need to price items to achieve repeat purchases. Ensuring the usability of the web page is easy for the common shopper, understanding what drives consumer behavior, like why they add items to their cart without purchasing, or monitoring discounts would answer marketing and customer behavior questions. Artificial intelligence is an emerging trend that we also think could be helpful for future-proofing Big Lots. AI will help to personalize the shopping experience for the consumer, predicting needs based on previous behaviors and suggesting solutions ending in purchase are all outcomes expected from the use of these powerful AI tools. The challenge is collecting data in a way that adheres to privacy regulations while providing benefits to the consumer and Big Lots. Many companies with online stores face adjustments to data lakes as the rules and regulations have changed dramatically in the last decade. The problem of Big Lots not selling in an online forum is also their opportunity, as they're able to build around the requirements instead of trying to solve for them. Big Lots is able to bypass older systems which require data to exist in specific formats which are no longer relevant or compliant. Using AI will streamline the research and analysis needed before the IT architects code for the e-commerce capabilities. Understanding differences in shipping rates, state laws, national guidelines, and industry standards will reduce the risk and drive certain features of the web page and application.